as a cinephile who has spent countless hours delving into the world of film and its enchanting stories, I must say that the dynamic duo of John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara truly captivated my heart with their extraordinary performance in The Quiet Man. This movie not only showcased the remarkable chemistry between these two legends, but also brought to life an Ireland that had never been seen before on the big screen. Among the many memorable acting partnerships in Hollywood history, the team of John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara is considered among the finest. Known for his status as a top-tier leading man in classic American cinema, and her ability to bring dynamic and passionate heroines to life on screen, they were a perfect match. Watching them share the screen was always a delight. They worked with legendary director John Ford on 3 different projects, further cementing their cinematic legacy together. The films featuring both Wayne and O'Hara span a wide range, from thrilling Western collaborations, heartwarming rural love stories, to humorous everyday life comedies. They capitalized on each other's 5 talents, creating a strong on-screen bond that boosted their status as popular duos who worked together 5 times over a span of more than 2 decades. Iconic movies like Rio Grande and The Quiet Man were among the classics they made together. Even though the quality of their films varied, watching them together was always an event. 1957 saw the release of The Wings of Eagles, a biographical drama centered around Frank Spig Weed, a distinguished U.S. Navy aviator. This film also served as a comprehensive portrayal of American aviation's evolution from its birth to the end of World War II. Real-life Navy trainees and instructors were cast as extras, lending an authentic feel to the production. Interestingly, some of the interior film sets were reused from other MGM productions to cut costs. Under the direction of John Ford, and featuring John Wayne as Spig and Maureen O'Hara as his wife, Mim Wed, The Wings of Eagles proved to be a delightful of melodrama, celebrating military life while intertwining it with family drama and regrettably outdated humor. The most captivating aspect of The Wings of Eagles lies in the chemistry between Wayne and O'Hara, who by this point had already shared the screen in 3 films. The last movie that starred both John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara was Big Jake, released in Technicolor Western format. This film, with its storyline about a boy kidnapped for ransom, offered compelling character development and an exhilarating finale. However, it took some time to build up to these points, which made the pace feel somewhat slow at times. Nevertheless, the on-screen reunion of Wayne and O'Hara was well worth the price of admission, and they once again showcased their exceptional chemistry as a team in their final performance together. In the film Big Jake, John Wayne played the character Jacob McCandles, and Maureen O'Hara portrayed his wife, Martha. Together with their sons, they managed a ranch that was all raided by the infamous Thangay, resulting in the kidnapping of their son, little Jake. This event sparked a Western journey aimed at rescuing the boy. Unfortunately, the movie could have been more impactful if there had been more scenes featuring Wayne and O'Hara interacting. Regrettably, Big Jake fell short, as with a more robust script and skills direction, it could have ranked among John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara's finest collaborations. In the humorous film Mick Tak, starring John Wayne alongside Maureen O'Hara, we see a comedic take on themes reminiscent of William Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. This action-packed comedy, which includes thrilling gunfights, comical antics, and a noteworthy spanking scene that O'Hara confirmed was authentic, as reported by Express, offers a unique spin on the typical Western genre. Instead of focusing primarily on action, the clean talk delved into aspects of daily life,
and the experiences of those residing in the American Old West rural communities.
In the retelling of the story, we find ourselves amidst the success of the Western comedy film McClintock, where Wayne portrayed a powerful ranger maintaining harmony among farmers, land grabbers, Native Americans, and unscrupulous government officials. The movie was a hit, effectively carrying out its amusing Western humor concept. In this production, O'Hara brilliantly played the role of Kate McClintock, a fiery redhead who added hilarity to the film with her scenes. Her physical comedy was expertly delivered and left a lasting impression. Although McClintock may not have become renowned as the greatest comedy ever made, it remains an entertaining watch.
Digital elections are full architecture used.
In their first film together, Rio Grande, starring John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara, established the foundation for their extended collaborative works, including 3 westerns directed by renowned filmmaker John Ford. This movie, the third and final part of Ford's Cavalry trilogy, which also includes Fort Apache and She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, delves into themes of strife, affection, and army life, as it follows a cavalry officer who faces hostile Apache attacks while reconciling with his estranged spouse. In this film, Rio Grande, John Wayne played Lieutenant Colonel Kirby York, a military leader confronting Apache raiders at the U.S.-Mexico border. Meanwhile, Maureen O'Hara portrayed Kathleen York, his estranged wife, who suddenly appeared to take their underage son away after buying him out of the army. As Kirby grappled with both family and military issues, this iconic duo delivered a compelling portrayal of the difficult choices and emotional struggles faced by those in the military. The best movie that featured the dynamic duo of John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara is the extraordinary romantic comedy and ode to Ireland, The Quiet Man. An important moment for the cinematic representation of Ireland, The Quiet Man brought hordes of American tourists to Song County, Mayo, to witness the place where legendary filmmaker John Ford produced his luscious display of rolling green hills and idyllic small-town life in the fictional community of Innisfree. The Quiet Man was a sentimental success that portrayed Ireland as it has never been seen before on the big screen. The Quiet Man is a movie that showcases the love story between an American boxer-turned-farmer portrayed by John Wayne and a vibrant Irish redhead played by Maureen O'Hara. Set in rural Ireland during the 1920s, their chemistry was beautifully captured under the guidance of legendary director John Ford. This collaboration proved to be a remarkable success, symbolizing the pinnacle of Wayne and O'Hara's acting partnership. The film is remembered for its humor, emotion, and impact, making it one of the most cherished works by both actors. In fact, The Quiet Man was one of John Wayne's favorite films he ever made. Despite frequently collaborating on projects and sharing a strong bond, Wayne and O'Hara did not engage in a romantic relationship. O'Hara consistently refuted rumors suggesting they were romantically involved. In the biography John Wayne, The Life and Legend, published by Scott Eynon in 2014, it is suggested that they had an affair lasting years. However, this claim remains that, unverified, as a friend of Wayne's who spoke to Eynon has made these assertions, but no corroborating evidence has been found. And although their first film together wouldn't premiere until 1950, these two met and developed a friendship when O'Hara immigrated to the U.S. from Ireland in 1939. Their friendship endured throughout their lives. During her televised interview with Larry King in 2000, O'Hara appeared unfazed by the widespread belief that she and Wayne were romantically involved. She refuted these claims to King on multiple occasions, but during their conversation she also shared, previously an elderly woman would often approach me on the street, commenting, "I noticed all of your children earlier, and indeed they were all related to Duke." Indeed, she mentioned that Wayne's kids affectionately referred to her as Auntie Maureen, and it was evident that they confided in each other deeply. Over the span of almost 4 decades, it seemed Their bond was every bit as strong as a family tie. 1978 saw Hart triumphantly overcoming cancer. All the while, Wayne struggled severely with his own cancer diagnosis. In an act of friendship, she journeyed to address Congress, advocating for a congressional medal in recognition of her beloved companion. And I have known John Wayne for 39 years, and in those 39 years I have called him my dearest friend, my best friend.
To the people of the world, John Wayne is not just an actor and a very fine actor. John Wayne is the United States of America. I beg you to strike a medal from Duke to order the president to strike it. And I feel that the medal should say just one thing: John Wayne, American.
And O'Hara got her wish for a congressional medal for Wayne. He died the following year.